Hello everybody, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. We are diving into another Not Too Shabby design team project. There's your coupon code, Mary10, for 10% off your order over at the shop. And this is the card we're making today. I don't know if you have to label this. Is it clean and simple? Is it not? But I can tell you it was very easy to do. And so we're going to jump in using Craftin Desert Divas Me Time. I am loving this set. I made a card recently with the woman working out, the little gal there, and today our little friend is going to be going to a party. So I'm pulling out some Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I am going to use my mini MISTI here so that if I have to restamp it, I can do so with ease. And I'm just going to stamp that down twice. I'm going to turn the paper around and stamp it again, and this way I can have some extra images in case I mess up, or just to have for future projects. Also, I don't like to waste my paper, so not that I would waste it, I'd probably keep it. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to be using some master markers today. These are a brush tip alcohol marker, and they are pretty affordable. I have a review on them on the affordable alcohol marker options video that I did, where I looked at 3 different brands, and this was one of them. This was the only brush tip brand, though. So it's a little bit of a learning curve for me to use a brush tip. I've been using a bullet nib since I started alcohol marker coloring, and so with my brush nibs, I need to be aware that they are very juicy, these markers, and you don't want to saturate too much near the end of the lines, because then you'll just get a bunch of bleeding. If you're going to fussy cut it right up against the line, that's okay, but if not, you just want to be careful of that. So here's a technique that I am trying to practice. As you know, I share with you on this channel the areas of my card making where I want to, build up those skills a little bit, watercoloring being one of them, and also specifically the hair with alcohol markers. And the reason is because that highlighting that people are able to get, it looks so awesome, and so I just need to practice that more, I know. But anyway, I'm happy with the way that she's coming together. I am going to pull out some Copic markers that I have. I have a skin tone set. It's not a comprehensive skin tone set, but it is okay. And then I have about 2 of each of the primary colors in Copics. That's the extent of my stash there. But I'm going to pull them out for this image here, just for my skin tones. Just saying that in case you ever wondered if I have Copics or if I use them, because I never use them in my videos. So anyway, that was just a total random side note. So I am going to go in with her, and because our background is going to be really bright and fun, and her balloons are bright and fun, I'm going to mute down the outfit just a tiny bit with a little bit of a gray tone, and I am going to add a cute little accent to that dress later, but I figured this was kind of a nice offset for the card because I do end up matting this card on gray cardstock, so it kind of pulled it all in together. So I'm finishing up her coloring here with a chocolate cupcake, and I have to be careful whenever I watch my videos back because whatever I do, I tend to want. Now I want a chocolate cupcake. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my brother's Scan and Cut here, and this is a new machine to me. I waited 1,000 years to get it, but finally did. And I'm just showing you real quickly how I'm going to go through and scan and cut this. So you want to load your mat. You're just going to follow the prompts. I have a how-to video set up if you want to check that out. It's a short video. It's just focusing on the scanning and cutting of this machine. This machine can do so much more. I have tapped into 10%, if that, of what this machine can do. And so that's why I'm just not talking about it much in here, because that video explains exactly what I'm doing, but you can also watch what I'm doing too. So I'm zooming in just to make sure things are outlined and good to go. And then you all gave me a lot of great tips too on this machine so far, just if things aren't scanned correctly. So I always encourage people to read the comment section if there's a specific, if you have questions, ask me directly. But the comment section is really great too because people offer amazing tips. So just want to put that out there. So now it's going to do its cutting business, and there she is in all her glory, and I am just over the moon with this machine so far, like really digging it. Okay, so this is how I store my stencils. You've seen this before. I'm going to pull out this Newton's Nook stencil here, which is just fun circles and bubbles. I don't know what it is, but it's amazing. And I'm going to use my little magnetic mat that I have here to hold down my stencil. Just makes things easy. I picked it up at a local craft store. You can get them online, but this one was like at I think, I don't even know, Tuesday morning maybe? Anyway, I'm going to use some old school distress inks. I'm using 3 primary colors, so Mermaid Lagoon, Candied Apple, and Mustard Seed, and a makeup brush. And I will tell you that just these 3 colors, of course, are going to get us a nice little mix of other colors. So we're going to see some green in there, we're going to see some orange. Loving it. I'm really, really liking this stencil. I think this is the first time I'm playing with this stencil. For shame, for shame. So once I get my colors all set out on the background of that, I'm going to pull that out for the big reveal, and voila, loving it. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down with a hillside border die because I just want to separate that background just a tiny bit to break it up and give some white space. I'm going to pull out this tonic mirror cardstock. I believe this is electric purple. If it's not, I will put it on the screen. And I am going to do the same thing with the Lawn Fawn hillside border die. Now, this does not have to line up perfectly because I am going to cut this down with a rectangle stitch die, but I'm trying to, it has to line up this way perfectly, but to end it doesn't, because I'm going to cut it down. But as long as you get it lined up right in the center there and it kind of looks seamless, that's what I was going for. Taking out a white piece of cardstock and using my Gemini Junior, I'm going to cut down both the white cardstock and this background. This way it all looks very seamless and together when put together. Taking out my Nocturne ink from VersaFine Claire. This is a great ink for sentiments. Really crisp, beautiful images that you get. You can also use it for watercoloring. And then placing this down with some Nuvo. It's not Nuvo at all. What is this stuff? Elmer's Glue All. It's Elmer's Glue All, which is the only Elmer's product that I'll use. It's really good. And something heavy on that just to kind of keep it down. This is some really cheap dollar store foam tape that it comes in a roll and it's broken up into those little rectangles. Really appreciate that the price is so low, so I use it. A tiny bit hard to get the backing off, but nothing that's going to stop me from only spending $1. So I was happy about that. I'm going to pop her up to give her some dimension, and then taking my white gel pen, I'm going to use this to make some polka dots on her dress because I think that kind of pulled in those dots from the background. Also, it made me realize I now need a polka dot dress in my inventory. Yes, I do. I'm going to add some Nuvo glaze to the balloons to give them that nice, realistic look that balloons have that are so shiny. You can also use a white gel pen to do this, so you can give a faux look or a pseudo look. And that will do it for the card. This was so fun to make. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to head over to Not2Shabby and check out what's in store. And don't forget to use that coupon code Mary10. You know I love chatting it up with you in the comment section, so comment below and we'll continue the party down there. Until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic week. Bye-bye.